Hi everybody, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello, PJ.
Good day after a holiday. Back in the garage.
Back in the garage. I had a 4-day weekend. How about you guys out there? You have a 3-day, you have a 4-day. You enjoy the Memorial Day weekend. Did you kick off summer? Although celestially it doesn't start until what, June 22nd? June 20, yeah. Somewhere around there, right?
Chris, it's like a holiday in here every day.
It's a holiday here every day because we're giving away the cool stuff. We're giving away the house.
That's right. Not the house, because that's a different giveaway.
That's a different giveaway, right? That would be, what is that?
St. Jude's, yeah.
The Discovery Channel. Oh
yeah, Home Jude, yeah.
Yeah, right. We're giving away a classic Corvette. And you've only got 10 hours, 55 minutes, so on and so forth to get your entries to win. So very last day to win this Fuelie Corvette. What a rare car and what a neat car. And I'm going to name all the reasons this is a holy grail car. Oh, I did it, PJ. I said that word, holy grail.
Is it a holy grail, Chris?
It really is. Well, first of all, you know, the 1963 to 1967 Corvette, that entire generation is really considered the most collectible of all the generations of Corvette. And of course, you guys, you're super smart. You know that we're now in the 8th generation of the Vette. But that C2, 63 to 67, always seems to be that generation that everybody goes back to. New fans, old fans, they all love that C2. But then you put in that it's a Fuelie car. You've got to remember, by 1964, they weren't selling a whole lot of Fuelie cars, and with the introduction of the big block in mid-1965, that did it for the Fuelie. They stopped selling the Fuelie small block. A Fuelie is the highest horsepower Corvette that you can get in 1964, 375 horsepower. But that's not all that's super cool about this one. That color combination is super rare. I've never, ever seen it before, except when I look over at it there. And that's that tuxedo black exterior with that silver, that really nice silver interior. PJ, you're smiling. Tell me why.
I'm smiling. Alan says, holy guacamole. He said, holy grail. We should go take a look at it.
We should go take a look at it. We'll come back to that countdown clock in a bit. So here we go, the holy grail that we're talking about, the 64 Vette. You've got a little less than 11 hours to enter. That means at 3 a.m. Eastern, midnight Pacific time tonight, those order banks are going to shut off. And then about mid-June, we'll know who won.
We had a question this week, actually. They were saying, okay, if the Corvette is black and the interior is silver and the convertible cover is white, what color is the hardtop? Because I don't think there's ad copy in the actual website. So
the hardtop is black.
The hardtop is black.
Yeah,
and
it's a matching color right there.
Yep, just like that. Just like the entire car. It's incredible.
Absolutely. And of course,
that beautiful silver interior.
As far as I know, every single Fuelie car was a 4-speed. I don't think you could get the automatic with it. And remember, back in '64, the automatic was what, a Power Glide, a 2-speed? That's not very Corvette-ish, is it? When you think about a Corvette, you want the 4-speed. But we're talking about the rarity and why this is a holy grail. Count how many times I say holy grail during this one, will you, PJ? NCRS top flight twice. But here's the thing.
Wait a minute, wait. It's a top flight twice. How does that happen?
It's been scored twice. They took it to a judging competition. So that's 1,000 points, right? So let's say that they got, no, I think NCRS is different, but let's say it was 1,000 points. So let's say it got 980 out of that. And then they fixed what they could on it to try to get a higher score, took it back again another year, and got top flight status again. But then there's something even more incredible, and that is this is one of about 1,500 Corvettes from 1953 all the way to 74 that has the distinguished Azora Arcus Duntov Award.
I think there's a sticker on here.
There's a sticker on there. And we have the scoring sheets, we have the paperwork on it, and Kathy, someone shared with Kathy that this vehicle had actually sold at a prestigious auction a few years ago. And I learned a little bit about its backstory and the collection that it was in. It was in a very prominent collection. Kathy, if you have some of that information since today's the last day, will you be so kind to post that, maybe post that auction description on this Corvette from a few years ago? And then we have a Corvette dealer who we go to, who we use for our classic cars. He brought it in. I don't know if he got it from the auction or if someone bought it and then sold it to him, but here it is. And who's going to be the next owner of it? I'm pointing right at you if you have the lucky ticket.
Well, it won't be me, Chris.
Won't be you, PJ. won't be me because we can't enter, but you guys can. But it's down to the wire. Last 10 hours and 45 minutes or whatever it is that's left to enter. So guys, I will fire it up at the end of this video. Any questions that you have on this car? I've studied this car hard, including the fact, Larry is going to be proud of me, that they're electric headlights. Thank you for that, Larry.
That's right. Roland says the 64 Vet is absolutely beautiful.
It really is.
It is. It's amazing.
And the next year, 65 forward, they really started to move fast on the Corvette. And by that, I don't mean in the 0 to 60. I mean in the technology that they were starting to put in these cars. The disc brakes became standard. The big block was introduced, so on and so forth. So 64 is a pretty neat year.
So if you're getting into driving and you're pretty much taking these cars, Roger says, like the 2 Skip Barber packages, Blackwing and Supra, I mean, that's a car that you would just be going crazy with driving around, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you could do the same thing with this Corvette.
You could do the same thing with this Corvette.
Is it that feeling of driving? It's like, you know, shifting in the mountainous areas and winding roads and just get the true feeling of driving a car?
If you were going to do some serious corner carving on here, I'd probably suggest you put some radial tires on there.
Okay.
So this one is set up more as a collector car, and I wouldn't use it as a track car. I wouldn't use it as a let's go zipping through the mountains car, though you could, but to do it I would really put some radials on it. If you're old enough to remember bias ply tires new. If you guys are old enough to remember that, raise your hand. You'll know that it takes a whole lot of work to keep those bias plies straight on the road. And the second you hit a little groove or some bad asphalt, then you're correcting all the time on it. Radials are a much easier ride. But you can add those on there if you're the winner.
Kathy did post the auction.
Oh, that's so cool, Kathy.
There.
There is great information on there. I haven't had the chance to share all that with you, and today's the last day. So read that. Kathy, thanks for posting that.
This is it, Chris, the last day.
Last day. Hours left, and then yours, right?
Right. We look at my watch here. We got till 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.
Yeah. What's
Eastern
your favorite
time.
part of this Corvette, PJ?
I like the interior. Honestly.
I like the interior too.
The silver interior.
It's a great interior. Yeah.
You can't beat that, Chris.
No. You cannot beat the color combination on this vehicle. You know, there's a lot of Corvettes from this era that are less than ideal colors, like browns and greens. And this one, black with that silver. And this interior, we've talked about it before, how mint this is. This is so nice. Well, I'm sitting here, PJ. Should I do the honors?
All right, go for it, Chris. I'll get in the back here.
There she goes. Fuelie fires up. There you go, last day to enter to win. 64 Fuelie Corvette. You saw how easily it started up for me, and that's how easy it's going to start up for you in your garage if you're the winner. I sure hope that that's the truth. And oh, what a great car.
That sounds beautiful, Chris.
Car.
It is.
I'm going to miss it so much. But you know what? I will be very happy when the winner sends me a photo of this car in his or her garage, right? Would that be so cool? By the way, clutch, super easy. Not a hard clutch to do. The Nova's a little bit tougher of a clutch. Everything works that we've been able to see here, down to the AM radio that we showed you last week. Let me get out and let's
Alan
talk.
says nice split rear bumper. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
In the front
You
too,
know,
right?
it's such a wonderful design.
It is.
Kind of the highlight of the Bill Mitchell era of General Motors styling from the 1960s. What a great car. Really, really is. Get your entries. If you haven't got your entries, you've got about 10 hours and some minutes left to go ahead and get them at dreamgiveaway.com. Use promo code Facebook Live, use promo code YouTube. And if you guys, you've got to sign up on our website. Let's show them how to do that, PJ.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
Kathy says that yellow that was on the line right there, microfiber towel, it actually was just a piece of tape covering the door sill.
Yeah, that's it, from the restoration.
Yeah, we just haven't taken it off yet.
Sign up.
Definitely go to the dreamgiveaway.com website, click sign up.
Sign up and you'll get special offers that PJ and I can't even give you, right?
Nope, exactly.
Over the last couple of days, a lot of you got those special offers and you got your entries to win. So be sure to sign up. You can sign up right on our homepage. Let's go back one spin. Take another look at that great looking Corvette. Come on.
Oh, Chris, the minutes are counting down.
Count
there.
down. Get your entries. What's going to happen tomorrow morning at 10:12 a.m., PJ?
Someone will say, hey, I want to get in on the Corvette. And if you didn't get your orders in, you've got no chance to get them in.
And here's the thing. If you don't have a credit card and you can't do it online or you can't call the 800 number, then, I don't know if you guys know, you can write a check, and as long as you have it postmarked by midnight tonight, then that will count, even if we don't tally that for another week or so, right, PJ?
Right, because the drawing isn't until June 15th.
Yeah, absolutely. Last thing I'd like to talk about on this episode is the value of this Corvette. We put the values right in the official rules, right?
Yeah, we put the average retail value in the rules, right?
So there's two things. There's fair market value, and that's what the tax is based on. And then there's approximate retail value, meaning that if you took it to Barrett-Jackson on a good day and two guys were fighting each other for it, what could you expect to get for it if you sold it, right?
Right.
And those numbers aren't the same. But this one, I wouldn't be surprised if with the $30K for the taxes and the car and the auxiliary hardtop, that the approximate retail value of this is north of $150,000. PJ, what's your thought on that?
Be a nice chunk of change there, Christopher.
Nice chunk of change.
You know, people call us all the time and they say, oh, I was looking at Barrett-Jackson and I saw this roll down the line. I couldn't believe how much money this went for. Well, can you imagine being the owner of one of these vehicles that's now going down the line?
Right, absolutely. Well, guys, any other questions, comments for the 64 Corvette Fuelie? Last day to enter.
Yeah, Alan wants to know, seeing how June 1st is rolling around, any hints or new giveaways?
Well, so two things are happening on June 1st. So first one that's happening is that we are announcing the winner for the classic truck.
Right. We don't know it yet, and the independent auditors will select the winning ticket on that day, and on that day we'll announce it.
That's correct. So we'll know that in 2 days, and hopefully we'll have a live winner call for you guys on Thursday. Here's the other thing that's happening, but I really can't talk about it more until tomorrow. There will be a new giveaway that will launch on June 1st. I promise you'll be super excited about it. Totally in the same theme that we've been giving away for years.
When you say
to you
same
guys.
theme, do you mean anything by that, Chris?
I'm not saying a word, but what I am telling you is that PJ is doing something interesting with the camera to give you guys a clue as to what we'll launch on June 1st. So will we be launching another classic Corvette on June 1st, PJ? Or won't we?
Oh, we don't know.
We
have no idea.
We have no idea. So there you go. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. We hope you all had a great Memorial Day weekend and that you had the opportunity to celebrate it with family and friends. You got to decompress, you had some relaxation, that you had some good cookouts, and that you're ready to have a great summer 2023. We will see you tomorrow with more great fun, more great action, and more great grand prizes. It only happens here in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage. Now, stop what you're doing and go get more tickets to win the Corvette. You only have until midnight. See ya!
See you next time, everyone.